Hello, we are on day 17 of the Inktober challenge, which is ornate. I have a mood board. Put it on the screen now so you can see where I'm going with this. I'm thinking of that page just confused me then. There we go. I'm thinking of doing a mixture of a few of the ones on my mood board. Also, I'm going to be using acrylic paint for this one. I'm slowly, well, not slowly, quite fastly running out of gouache, or I might have used gouache because I really do love that. But yeah, but I love acrylic paint just as much, to be honest, because you can layer and layer and layer. Like if you mess up somewhere, you can layer on top of it, which I'm just like, yay. Right, so let's let me go get Kai actually, because he's shouting my name. Right, so yes, I've showed you the mood board. Now I'm on to ornate. Now, do I want to make a whole body piece? Because that looks really nice. I love that. So I don't know if to do an entire kind of body thing or to just do the face. Because I like that half and half kind of thing going on there. But I really want to add like archway behind. That's nice as well, that there. Yep, I know what I want to do. Now, I am thinking of doing this drawing with proper like the white skin and then have the blue accents on the skin. Have that really flowy dress going on, and then behind an archway. That's what I'm thinking. So let's start with her. And I'm not going to have any washi tape. I'm thinking about just having her and it just going right to the edges. Yeah. I feel like her top half is short. I'm going to carry on with it because I quite like it. Right, and then her arms. What? Like I said, if you want me to skip it, then you're going to come sit next to me. No. Then I'm not skipping it. Yeah? Yeah, Dipsy is on. You're just going to have to wait through the other. Yeah? Uh-huh. I like that. I like the hand and everything. I just think everything's just too long. Yeah, it's all too long. At least the arms are. There's two. And if I can get the arms right, I'll keep it as is. But if I can't, I'll change the body as well. Or should I just change the body now? I'll just change the body now. Oh, now I feel like it's off-centered. Yes? Right. So I've basically done the shape. Yeah? We'll see. Anyway, hands. That's better. Yeah, and then have, well, let me actually do that before then I start talking about the arch behind. What I can do is I can have like this one as in the blue and gold. If you want me to skip it, you have to sit next to Jade. If you want me to skip, you got to sit over here. Or do you want to stay there? You want me? Yeah. Okay, come on then. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Yeah, there we go, okay. Need to sort that out because I don't like how that is looking, the bodice. But that's easily fixed. Now I'll do the shape of the palm first. Thumb. And then that finger. And then kind of fatten it up a little bit. And now we do the other side. Oh, I forgot the thing. No wonder it looks weird. Oh my god, the hand on this one, it's got 5 fingers. They've kind of messed up there. Oh, they've kind of messed up. Oh, she's supposed to have 5 fingers. Point a finger, and then you have the rest of the fingers curling in. Okay, I'll live with that. Again, I'll sort out the bodice a bit more. You go down there like that. There we go. Yes, okay. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to use this to get rid of the hash lines to then try and refine the shape. Right, there we go. Now that we know the shapes, you can refine those shapes. This one's gonna be hard because the dress is just so there's so many ridges and wrinkles and stuff because it's thin. You can really just make out the fabric. Now I am gonna paint over all these wrinkles, but I'd rather have it noted down so I know where I'm gonna lay down the paint. Yeah, okay. Now this bodice. Now this cloth, which is thin, it's what's that fabric that's kind of like see-through? Not, is it shit now? It's like netting. So that one's gonna be fun to do, but it just looks so nice. So with this felt, we're gonna have to do the background. Okay. Not felt. With this sheer fabric, we're gonna have to do the background first and then add on top of it. And then because you can still see the arms and the I'm gonna say the blue tattoos that are gonna line her skin. There we go, that looks a bit more. Yes, now we need to do the face. Now you cannot see her ears, so I'm not gonna do them. Or should I put them there? You know what, I'm gonna do them anyway. She's got a nice thin nose. Thin and long. And the hair, let's do the forehead there. Pattern goes there. I feel like she needs the ears. I tried seeing if she didn't, based on if by taking the, I hate this because the rubber's gone all the way down. And I use that rubber and it looks nice there, just on my image it doesn't look nice on the drawing, so I'm gonna add the ears. I don't need to add details to the thing, I just need to make I just need to make sure that everything's in the right place, kind of the right size. There's no point me detailing the nose or the mouth or adding anything else to the eyes. But I like that. Yay! Now on to the archway. I might use different colours, but I don't know. I do like the bronzy, the bronze, the blue against the white and stuff like that, because I feel like, what's that? It's like that, it's the white ceramics with the blue, white pottery with blue design. Yeah. So, what's it called? There it is. What's it called? Delftware, Cornish ware. Specific flow blue. It's Dutch. I thought it was from like China or Japan, but I'm wrong. It's actually a Dutch term for tint glazed earthenware, often decorated in blue and white. Oh, inspired by Chinese porcelain. There we go. Right, okay, so that's why I'm like that. It's, yeah, so the blue and white porcelain, a general term for the original Chinese pottery that was widely exported and inspired by other styles. There we go. So I want to do that kind of thing on her skin with the white skin and the blue, and then try and have her dress like a dark blue with bronze and some light colours going down, because I do love the colours in this, so I might stick with that. Then with the archway, I like the circle ones as well, like but I don't, yeah, so I like the circle ones, so we'll do a archway like that shape, but we'll try and have the details a little bit more like the circles. Yes, okay, so pointy bit. And I might do exactly like this, have the archway there, and have the white or stone grey kind of texture going on, so it looks like she's like in front of a church or something like that. Like something where it's like, wow. Yeah, so let's middle one is that light purple, then it goes to that purple there around her top. So let's lay down these colours first. Right, where do I want all be? With gradients, especially when it's something like acrylic, you can place the colours down wherever you want the gradient to be, and then when you know where you want the fade to go, just slowly blend them two colours together. And sometimes I would suggest making the middle colour bigger, like this, and then it just allows easier to blend that blue up and then the darker one down. However, my kind of art is winging it. So you literally just hope for the best and just do whatever you feel is right. And you just learn from your mistakes, really. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I just do. And then I get stuff wrong, obviously. I learn from them and then figure out how to do it a different way or a better way. Something that might be easier or just it looks better in my opinion. That's how I do it. I'm doing the background as well first, so if I do go over the fingers like I have been doing, I can just go back over, I can go over that and layer that on when I fill her in, colour her in, and when I start on her. As you can see, that hand has slowly got non-existent. All you need to do is do that, and then when I finish the background, I can just focus on her. Now let's put that blue down. Go. And just kind of blend it in, work it in, and then get both colours and just overlap them until you have found a really nice gradient. Now I need to make sure I clean the purple off down here so it's blue fades up like that. And that. Clean the brush. Now I'm going to add straight up blue. And then clean the blue off that and add this purple. There. Yes. Now I just have to do that onto this side. Because acrylic paint, or at least the ones that I'm using with, and I think it's because of this, the white maybe, it's dry and quite quick. I don't mind. I have no patience whatsoever, so that's why I love working with this, is that I can just work on top of each other. So yeah, so that's why I had to add another layer of purple on top and then slowly blend it in. As well as that, I do like using these. So these colours I made and I realised I wasn't using them quick enough. So I was like, yeah, let's put them back in somewhere safe. Put them somewhere safe, and then I'm able to use them later on when I actually start the female. Now I need to wipe all that off. Go straight on with the blue. And then just wipe the excess and then use the purple. Yeah, because we don't want any of the blue at the bottom, the underneath layer of blue to peek through, at least seem like it's streaky or holy. So that's why we'll use this clean brush and try and, yes, colour dip there. Alright, and then the darker purple, which is that one. Oh, that needs warming up. A nice warm brew is always the way, but I'm going to finish this off first because I get sidetracked. Start with this darker one. Nope, wrong one, wrong one. Why is that black? Why is black peeking through? Again. Oh. Make sure the brush is clean. Yes. This side. Oh, that's so nice, isn't it? Just to make one long line of just paint that's so smooth. Oh, is that just me? Ugh, it can't be. I've seen so many videos like satisfying art, and that's part of one of them. So it's not just me. It's just so nice, especially when you do it yourself. Like, wow, it's nice to just watch, but to be able to do it yourself, you're like, wow, oh my god, I'm getting steady. My hands are not shaking. I'm getting somewhat confident. I need stuff out of the way. Really get that nice layer down, and then we can blend. What I did with the hands, I'm doing with the hair, so there's not like, I can add the strands in later. Right now, blending. I'm gonna try and rub a little bit of excess that, and then, oh no. Wipe off that excess, get that. Yes, yes, so now I have to do that onto that side. Yep, there we go, and perfect timing because I can get Kai. I don't know what I'm doing with the door yet. I'm just going to outline the walls though now. Yes. Right, I don't want to do too many details on the door now that I'm thinking about it, because it's just going to be covered up by her and her clothing, so... Yes. Right, then this door, I'm gonna add silver. I'm sticking to that idea. I really do like the silver, and I think it's gonna look really nice against the purpley blue. Oh, I'm running out of silver. I only want a little bit. I don't want too much. I said wait. Oh crap. Have I done it again? Oh. Right. Stop leaning on the paper, Jade. Now we're going to take that same darky, purpley red. We want to add silver to it. And then a little bit more. I'm going to add some more silver in there. Oh! Oh! Water. Yay! There you go. Do you know what? I might leave this the silver flecks. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right, I'm going to do the white first, and then I can do another layer of white. However, because this is, it says it's acrylic paint, but I feel like it's more like poster paint because it's so liquidy. And then you have this one, which is a lot more thicker in texture. What would that be in thickness? So I'm gonna actually add them together and then create the white that I want. First, no, that should be alright actually. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But at the same time, this is more expensive paint, so I don't really use it often, especially when I'm trying to add just lighten up colours, like what I've used already. It's just when I need white. I need more. There we go. And yes, you can clearly see the difference. I'm going to take a picture of the face, so I kind of know where everything is. Right, I'm gonna actually change brush. Should I do the markings on the skin as well first? Yeah, because then at least then I can have the... You know what? No, we're going to put all the colours down first where I want everything to go. Because I do want to start the dress and do the base coat of the dress first before we start adding the ruffles and the flowers and stuff. Just try and get rid of them pencil markings a bit more. Yes, just slowly layering up that white. Yes, Kai? Mine. Yours. See, it's slowly whitening up that face and taking away the pencils. Haha. Brown. I love myself a cup of tea. Yes, let's do the hair. Oh, so close. I want to put that over there. Now, the base of this. Let's... Oh no, but that one's... No. That one I want to use for the skin, because it's a really nice blue. So let's... And I feel like that's too dark. So 1 second. I really like this green, so I don't know if to add that green into the blue as well and line it up a bit more. Here's that blue. So I'm going to try and add a little bit of this blue, a little bit of this green, and I'm going to leave that white. I'm going to add some of the other white, maybe a little bit of that one, maybe, probably not. Right, okay, so blue, some of that green. And then it just slowly goes into that. Right, so now I need to add that. Do you know what? Let's just put that down and then we'll just slowly start mixing them together. Yeah, there we go, and then that slowly goes to a whitey colour. We're going to make it easier by actually mixing them two together. How I do it is I kind of do circle brush.
No.
And I'll try and work this blue into it. Because I don't want to overblend it. Can you overblend in art? Like, I've heard it, but I might have done it and not really noticed. I just go with the flow. Yes. Oh, that was... Lay that white down and then we can start blending that tan colour in. Oh crap, oh crap, it's fine. I'm going to add some white to this tan colour. Oh yes, I'm glad that I lightened that up now. This will be done over though. I just want it to be smooth. Ooh, we're getting there. Well, we're getting there. I've done this and then I looked back and saw that. I was like, oh, only that and then there. But let's sort that white out and then... Ooh, the way you have to work this. Right, yes, now we need to do that. It does go to that colour. Yes. So. A little bit of white and hopefully that gets that colour back. Oh, I like... Oh, that's annoyed me there. Yes. Now, I like that. Take a step back and let's see where the problem is next. So that's nice. That's nice. This. I went too dark. I went too dark. There we go. Why does it feel like I'm making it worse? I don't know what I'm doing now. Right, the dress is done. Leave it alone, Jade. Let's just let that dry, set, before I start messing with anything else. Oh, maybe I should do another coat on the white base coat for her skin. Now, should I carry on with the dress? Yeah, let's. And then before I add these ones, I need to do it with a different colour because that's too dark. And then I can just darken it up using this one. We need to get the mid-tone colour. I also like that this woman, she's got like light source behind her, so I might try and do that. I'm trying to do some blending the top because that's the bodice is quite smooth. Yeah, I know, darling, you don't want to sleep, but you got to. You're tired, and when you get tired, you become stroppy. No. Yeah. No. You're a good boy. You just need a little sleep. No. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm gonna just carry on doing a skirt. No fun. That's really nice. That can be with the colours, with the flowers. It does need to go a little bit lighter, so I'm going to keep that colour to the side, add a little bit of that colour to one side, and add white. I would first, hello, sorry, though, it's voiceover me, and I'm not gonna lie to you, obviously, because you can see the dates of when this is published and everything. I'm actually in November right now. I did this in October, and I did finish this on this day, but I wasn't able to actually do I wasn't actually able to do the editing and recording. Well, I did the recording, but I wasn't able to do the editing because my hard drive messed up. I was able to sort it all out now, but it did take a while, and yeah, and that was just a pain. But hopefully it won't happen again, because I don't know. I'm praying that it won't happen again. So yeah, so it's all fine now. So I've edited this one, and I've decided to do the voiceover, and I'm starting doing painting and recordings of every of the other ones that I've missed. But I basically missed this from this day onwards. So I'm going to be posting daily, and doing basically Inktober again, but I'll be just finishing it in November. It just seems to always happen this way. I'm going really good, and I'm posting like daily, and then like middle of the month, just crash, well, bang, damn, stuff there. And I've missed 5 or 6 days, and then I'm like, can I really catch up? And I'm like, damn. So then in the end, I just have no motivation until November, and I'm like, well, I might as well finish it. So I don't like to leave things unfinished, but then at the same time, I'm just a mess. Anyway, on to this video. Well, first off, I would like to say that I will be posting Mondays, Patreon, and Fridays on YouTube, and I will be carrying on with it my Inktober before I start doing other videos like Scroll Box, Let's Try, and everything. So let's carry on with this. Anyway, this acrylic painting is lovely because you're able to layer on layer on layer, and you don't really have to wait pretty much for each layer to dry. You have to be careful not to smudge anything, but I have no patience, so that's why I love watercolor, well, gouache and acrylic. Watercolor can be a little bit thingy for me because you have to wait for layers to dry, so I have to like work on multiple at the same time, but with acrylic I'm fine with. Anyway, so with the dress, I was able to use the undertoned colours, which that I was able to do the gradient with, and add lights and darks to that, and basically do lines that look like wrinkles and crinkles in the dress, so it looks like nice and flowy. My camera messed up there, and I don't know how. I don't know if you missed anything. I don't think you have. But after I've done the bottom of the dress, because the bodice is nice and smooth, you don't really have to work on anything else. I'm just going to add like embroidery kind of there. So I make sure that the skin is like ghost white. So I don't have a layer of white there. So all of the pencil is gone. And then I move on to her hair, darken it up where the back is and stuff. And I do add like little like gold highlights or like little bits of brown, like really light highlights to it, so it's nice. And do you know what, I actually really like this drawing. I like the hair, like I like everything about it. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one.
Then after that, I let it all dry and stuff, and then I start adding the embroidery onto the bodice. So it's basically like flowers and swooshies, and I just literally add like swooshy lines and dots and dashes here and there, and that is just literally adding like leaves, flowers, petals, vines, and I actually add gold and I think silver onto that, so it really does shine. And then I do the blue skin and add the patterns to the skin, and I do the face. The face I'm really happy with, but because I started the body first, like the arms and the chest, I went with the face and did like details of like a grey colour on the face, and it looks really nice, but I didn't do that onto the entire body. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I quite like it, but I did at first think, why is that so different? Like, it really is different. It's just you've got no depth or no thingy on the arms and chest and neck area, but then the face is just there, so it's shiny. Well, not shining, but there's depth there, and like you can see your nose, the cheeks, the eyes and stuff. So that was another thing that I was a bit like, oh, but I actually do like the outcome, because I don't know, in my thing, it just shows that whoever's done this, or whoever this person is, they've painted their entire body white, but you can still see the facial features and stuff, because I don't know, you can't take away the facial features, can you? I don't know. But yeah, you tell me whether you like it or not. Like, as you can see, I have done the body there, and I'm really happy with the body. I did try to make it symmetrical in some sort of way, because I have seen this model, I'm pretty sure, and she gets tattoos, and her body is symmetrical. Like, if she has a tattoo on one arm, she gets the same tattoo on the other arm, and I just think that's really cool. I wouldn't do it, but I do think that's really cool, and she just looked gorgeous, and I did want to try and do that with this person here. But as you can see, I'm trying to like add depth and stuff to the face, and like the nose and stuff, because I was still kind of really happy with the Ursula and the Dr. Facilier the painting from the Day Deal. So I really want to add that into here and really like snatch the nose and do the cheekbones. So I was like really onto that. And I didn't add it to the body, but I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. You tell me in the comments. Also, did you complete Inktober? Did you do better than me? Did you do the entire days and post it daily? And was you like amazing? Well, you probably do draw amazing. I'm not saying that. I just mean like time management wise, you're probably better than I am. If you didn't, please comment below. That's fine. We can all, we can all be like, what's it incomplete us together. Yeah, I just want to complete it anyway, so I'm just doing it late. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much near the end. I do add I'm pretty sure I add on like the blue things to her face. No, I don't think I do. I do you know what I don't know? Not bad. I don't know. Also, let's see to the end if I do add that, because right now I've not added anything because the grey is still wet, so I've decided to work on a different area. Anyway, this part was really cool because I actually used acrylic paint, but I watered it down. Like I added a load, I got a little bit of the acrylic paint from the undertone bit, and I added water to it and watered it down, and then it was able to see through. So I made this see-through mesh by doing that, and I did it with this brown colour, and I also did like the beige, and I also did it with the blue colour, and do you know what? I love this, and that is amazing. And I thought, I don't know what came into me, but I was doing it and I was like, this isn't going to work, but I hope it does work. Like, I hope it works. And then as it just started to come together, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, wow. But yeah, I didn't know you could do that with acrylic paint. That's what I'm trying to say, is just doing new things is pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, like I'm using a little bit in that left hand corner, and I did like literally water to the brush and everything. And I did one side like mainly beigey color, and then the other side brown, so it's like two different wraps, and you just kind of tied it around a body or something. I don't know, but I quite liked the idea of having bluey brown on one side, and then adding like white highlights, and then brown on the other side, like a goldy color. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Please watch some more of my videos if you liked this one, because I pretty much did the same thing throughout. You hear me for the first half, and then I'm voiceover me because my house is so loud that I kind of have to mute it, but that's fine. That's just how it is. I do have a big family, so I can't just shut them up. That's not how it works. So yeah, so I kind of like just mute it, and then I do the voiceover. But I'm rambling right now. Oh, I do stuff to the face. Why am I saying that like I don't know? I just can't remember. Wow. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that you have a wonderful day filled with creativity. Bye.
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 See you in a bit.